Morning on the Chattooga River Trail at the start of the Georgia section. Parked my car at Ridley Fields parking area on Highway 28 and crossed the bridge into Georgia, and I'm hiking, I guess what you would call about southwest into Georgia along the Chattooga River Trail, which runs concurrent with the Bartram Trail at this point. The Chattooga River is right down there, and say the temperature right now somewhere in the 50s. Feels great, and I'm just getting started. I'm about 10 minutes into my walk. I have no real planned destination today. I'm just gonna cruise on down the trail until I get tired of walking, and then I'll stop. Tomorrow I'll be backtracking back out and heading home. But one night's better than no nights, right? Or one day. Oh, squirrel. But anyway, just figured I'd give you a little update. The trail is in pretty good shape. I mean, right now it's a pretty wide trail. I don't know. I've never been in this section before, so I don't really know what to expect. They do allow boating from here down, so it's possible that we might see some kayakers, canoes, whitewater rafters later on. Looking forward to seeing a new section of the Chattooga, and hopefully I'll like it a lot and find some new spots to hang out in around here, considering how much I like this area, and I just love to explore it. So anyway, I'm going to hoof it down the trail, and we'll holler at you in a bit. Looks like this must have been somebody's farm at one point in time before it was designated the Chattooga Wild and Scenic Area. The path is just spectacular at this point. It seems more like an old logging road, quite wide as you can see. Easy walk. I've been keeping quite a brisk pace and not having any problems at all. Some more old equipment. I don't know what that is. It looks more like logging equipment than farming equipment, but who knows. It's not that old. Still got the rubber tires on it. One thing I will say about this section of the trail compared to the North Carolina and South Carolina section I've done, you're up away from the river more, and it's a different than what I expected it to be, but it's cool at the same time. You can make, I'm making quite a good pace here, and it's quite different from 2 weekends ago when I was in the gorge. So I just busted a few turkeys. They flew up into the trees, and I think they're still right here on the trail. I want to see if I can't sneak up on them. Be cool. Man, I wish I'd had the camera out when I saw those. I mean, it was 3 of them, and it was awesome. They might be up in the trees. I don't know. Let's see. It's right in here. So, let's see if I can see them anywhere. Hopefully, maybe they're still right around here somewhere. I can get them. They flew up in those trees right there. I think they're gone. I was really hoping they might have just flew off just a little ways, but they apparently have gone. Man, that was awesome. Hello. It's about 10:30 Saturday morning, September 17th, and been hiking right about at 2 hours. This is my first real break. Going about 4¼ miles down the Bartram / Chattooga Trail, Chattooga Trail, and started at Highway 28 at Russell Bridge, which is the border basically South Carolina and Georgia right there, and headed into Georgia. And I was hoping to make it back down to the river before I took a break, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I found this nice cool little creek here, and so I have a nice place to sit. So this is where my break's going to be. The trail, I'm loving it. It's such an easy walk, really. I mean, for me to do 4¼ miles in 2 hours, that's a pretty brisk pace, pretty good pace for me. I'm usually not that fast, but then again, I am thinking about the Linville Gorge too. So I don't think anybody's as fast as they are on normal trails in the Linville Gorge. But anyway, I'm gonna have a little snack and just sit here and chill for a few minutes, and I'll holler at you on later down the trail. Done my little break now. Took about 20 minutes at this little creek. Took a look at the map, got a pretty good idea where I am now, and so kind of came up with my game plan for the rest of the day. Is well, the rest of the hike, I should say. It ain't gonna be a day thing. I'm just gonna probably not too far from making it back down to the river, so I think what I'm gonna do is just hike to the river and then kind of just look around and find a little cool place to camp and just chill for the rest of the day. Maybe try to catch a football game on the radio or something, and listen to the sounds of the Chattooga flowing, ease my mind a little bit, and just relax. There's a cool little campsite along this creek here, and after I just came around this little bend, not too far from where I took a break. I'd say less than a couple 100 yards, but always somewhere you could stay. Looks pretty cool. Plenty of places to hang a hammock or put a tent. A little bit's been almost like walking like a tunnel, in a tunnel of rhododendron and pines. It's just really, really cool. Right, I was looking, get this spiderweb out of the way. But yeah, there's something down that way. I think that might be this horse trail that I saw on the map, and which means I'm almost exactly where I thought I was. So that's good news. Anyway, I just wanted to share how cool this looked. So I'm right here at the intersection of Willis Knob Horse Trail, and hopefully before too much longer I'll be at the river. And you know, as soon as I find a place at the river, I'm gonna camp. I'm at mile 7 right now, so I really didn't plan to hike this far. The map's a little deceiving as far as it being along the river, but it's been a pleasant hike. After mile 4, it gets a little bit more moderate, I would say, and they get up on what I think is called the Chattooga Ridge. I'm not sure about that, and do a few ups and downs. Nothing major though, but definitely slowed my pace a little bit. But anyway, you know, I'm gonna sit here and have a little lunch and head on down here in a little bit later. Here is War Woman Creek, and right down there it dumps into the Chattooga, where you have War Woman Rapids, which is a class 3 rapid if I recall correctly. And this means I should be getting pretty close to the river now. I've got a nice iron bridge here constructed to cross the creek. Very nice, very nice. Hello from Chattooga land. It's about 20 after 4, and I've been here at my campsite since for about 2 hours now, I guess. I ended up doing a little bit over 9 miles today, and that includes backtracking. I got to the point where I started looking at the map, and I just don't know if the trail was ever gonna come back down to the river until
mile 10 or 11, and I just didn't feel like walking anymore. So I saw this campsite while I was coming down the trail, and I said, well, the hell with it. Somebody'd already stacked up a little bit of firewood, you know, and also I wanted to listen to the Clemson game and on the radio. My iPod Nano has a radio tuner on it, which I got back and was able to listen to most of the game. Wow, I can't believe it. I'm in total shock. I cannot believe Clemson beat Auburn. It makes me wish about this much I'd stayed home and watched the game. Or maybe it was because I drove through there. Who knows? Yeah, I haven't even deployed my tarp yet. It's a pretty decent hike. I mean, I'd say after about mile 4 it got a little bit more moderate. A few ups and downs, but nothing major. I'll try to get everything kind of organized tonight and get up and get moving early because I've got 8 miles to go. So I was averaging about 2 miles an hour. So you're looking at about 4 hours on the trail tomorrow. I'm staying right here on War Woman Creek, and the only thing bad about it is there's no real easy spot to get water at. It's all steep embankments. So I went ahead and filled up my bladder, and also went ahead and got 2 liters in that platypus soft bottle there, which is dirty. It's got to be filtered or boiled, but I got that to cook with, and so it will be getting boiled, and hopefully I can pick up the Carolina game here in just a little while. Got about an hour and a half before it kicks off, I believe. I think it starts at 6. Other than that, I'm just going to kind of chill for a little bit and enjoy myself. Well, it's a little bit after 9. I just got finished listening to the South Carolina Gamecock Navy midshipman game. Fantastic game. Not as good as Clemson beating Auburn today, but that was a first for me. Listen to a game laying in the hammock. It was fun. About to call it a night and get some much needed rest. Still feel pretty strong after doing 9.5 miles a day, but I'm tired. I got up about 5 o'clock this morning. It hit the road at 6, and so I don't know. I guess I'll see you in the morning for coffee later.